So here we are looking at a little bit of a shoulder rehab. Initial movement I'm going to have you do doesn't really seem like it's for the shoulder, but ultimately coming around, if you go through the whole protocol, it is in fact a shoulder rehab movement. So initially we're going to start off with our test, the shoulder and neck oftentimes together. And a lot of times what causes that shoulder pain and numbness down the arm is tension, compression in the spine, either the spine of the neck, the cervical spine, or the spine of that mid and upper back, which is the thoracic spine. So we want to do our test to find out what our range of motion is and what our level of pain is initially. And that's going to be here with the chest nice and open, nice and proud, palms open, reaching the fingertips down. We want to drop ear to the shoulder, and then the ear to the other shoulder. Remember, as we do this, we want to reach that opposite arm, reach through the fingertips of the opposite hand, and then the other side. Once we get to where we have no pain with this, we'll use this movement as a way to increase our range of motion, increase our mobility, and again, decompress. But as for now, it's just our test to see how much range of motion or what our level of pain is. And so we reach to the side, to the other side, and then we're also going to rotate. And again, reach to the opposite fingertip, reach to the opposite fingertip, opening that shoulder up on the front side. Now, notice that there's a discrepancy on movement from one side to the other, and we want to be able to correct that if we can. So, first thing we want to do is get the nervous system to calm down. We're going to get the abs to engage. Where we're going to do that is through what we call our kneeling series. So, with this kneeling series, the first thing we want to do is understand we want to get our back completely flat, nice and straight. Sit back through the hips, reach through the fingertips. Make sure we're not rounding the back, we're reaching that chest forward as we reach the tailbone back, so you notice they get nice and flat. Again, reaching through those fingertips, reaching through that tailbone on the back side. From here, pulling from your stomach, lift yourself forward. Now it's important that you're not hanging on that shoulder. We don't want to hang here. We're working this musculature here. We want that front side of the body here to be loaded. So here's how we're going to work. Stomach in, reach to the fingertips, reach through the tailbone, the opposite side. Keep that reach going and pull yourself forward with your stomach. You should be feeling a maximum contraction through the abs as you do this, even if you're strong in the abs. And do not hang on the shoulder. Second movement, we want to anchor ourselves down. Again, anchor those hips down in this position. Back is nice and flat. Chest is pushed out. From here, pull your shoulder blades down your body and then forward. Only thing that moves is that shoulder blade. That shoulder blade, the scapula on top of the rib cage. We don't bend the elbows. We don't round the back. We just slide those shoulder blades forward and back. From here, we want to rotate. We're going to rotate away from our midline with our arms moving to the right, hips moving the opposite direction to the left. Now again, we want to reach both directions, so we reach through the arm, we reach through the hips. Rotate, reach, and then bring it back, rotate the other direction. Reach. The more range you get with this, rotate, you get enough range, you can bring that bottom arm off, reach underneath, and continue to reach that top arm, the hips pushed back and anchored there. And reach, bring the bottom arm down, reach it through the other direction, reach through that top arm. Now notice I'm not grounding as I do this, and I'm not lifting up each time I come through. It's nice and flat. Rotate, stay low, rotate. And then we come up, go through your test again, retest your position. One ear to one side, and the opposite way. Rotate, rotate. And we see if we have any improved range of motion or improved decrease in pain.